Hello everyone and welcome to House and Home. We are coming to you from Hibbz Café, a cafeteria locally owned 100% by Papua New Guineans, and we will be speaking to the owner of this place shortly. But before that, coming up on tonight's show, I teach you guys how we can create candle jars using empty jam bottles. We check out interactive touch table for children at Theodist. Abus Kumu is on again with another tasty recipe. I teach you how we can create photo frames using cardboard, and we watch and listen to the story of Mamina Coffee. Alright viewers, now let's talk to Vele Pokana, the owner of Hibbz Café.
Hi everyone, my name is Vele Pokana. I'm actually the co-owner of Hibbz Café. We actually started in February last year. It's been almost an year now operating here at the Seburi Kidu Haus, Department of Justice. So we're actually a local SME, which started, we actually branched out from a few people we know. We actually own an events company as well, which is the mother company of Hibbz Café. So we actually branched out from events and then into catering. So that's where we came up with Hibbz Café. To menu, we actually doing fine dining, but due to COVID restrictions, we put a hold on the fine dining, so we actually just serving off the food warmer for now. So normally it was fine dining at first, and then now into food warmer. So it's basically just barbecues, Hibbz traditional, which is local vegetables with chicken and pork or lamb flaps, anything goes well with coconut and vegetables. It's called Hibbz Tradition. It's one of the menus that we have on our cafe's list. The local Fridays, we actually have local Fridays. It's basically just local food, PNG local food, like from all different provinces. We come up with the Bariva and the Bukas call it the Tama Tama. Yeah, we actually do that as well. And the Kerma do the poi thing.
Yeah, the same.
Nangu, so we have that on our local Fridays with just cassavas, bananas, and coconut, assorted greens, everything. Yeah, taros and pumpkin. Actually comes under the traditional Fridays, local Fridays. So yeah. We actually have a few walk-ins. When we started, we had a mass walk-in. People just rock up into the cafe and have something to eat, whether lunch or breakfast or late lunch. Due to the COVID, we had restrictions, so it kind of cut down due to the building that we occupy in the cafe space. They had restrictions of public coming in, so we just only serving the in-house stuff, plus a few walk-ins and outside catering if requested, or cut lunches if individuals request, like if they want lunch or dinner or anything, and we just provide from the cafe. From a day-to-day basis, yeah. Definitely it's the view and the terrace outside, the balcony thingy, yeah. So when they come out, they always like to go out and sit out at the outside and have something. It's just the view and yeah, the spot where the cafe is located. So we are actually located at Seburi Kidu Haus. That's at the Justice Department. It's before FinCorp House, right next to the new West New Britain building, and right opposite National Archives. We're actually on the 3rd floor. We have a menu which is suitable for like kids, yeah, and from like if you have a family and you wanna come, like we have finger foods and kids menus as well, like snacks, little snack packs for kiddies and stuff. So yeah, smoothies as well for kids, yeah. When we started, it was okay, but then when the COVID kicked in, we kind of dropped on sales, customers especially. So we were actually, due to the lockdown, the first lockdown, we actually closed up the cafe and then went home, but then we carried on from home, from the home kitchen, and we just started doing up cut lunches, and we have a page on Facebook, so where we go post up our lunch menus, which was doing really well back then. So we actually had something to do rather than not closing up and going home and just lazing on. But then we still carried on doing cut lunches for general public orders and staff lunch orders, or dinner deliveries, even like sweet tooth deliveries like cheesecakes and cupcakes. We actually came up with all those, so yeah, kept us quite busy during the COVID times. Yeah, we have a Facebook page. They can actually look up on Facebook. It's actually Hibbz Café. We also have a website as well, which is up, which I launched back in April, which is up as well. So yeah, due to the COVID, that was our only option, to just push forward and do up a website, open a website, so we can have payments like people order in overseas for their families, which was actually good. We actually did a Easter sweet tooth reset package thingy, and we had a lot of orders for that. And most people, because of the COVID, like we couldn't like meet in person. There were restrictions, and you have to wear mask and go there. So when we did up the website, we had heaps of people utilize that website to do payments and stuff for orders, and it was good when we put up the website. So we have that, and the page on Facebook and Instagram. I actually employed 12 staff from the beginning when we started. And at the moment, we only have 5 due to the restrictions and the COVID. I actually have 5 staff that's running the cafe at the moment, including me, which is 6. So it's a bit okay at the moment. Like we have just 1 kitchen hand, 1 female chef, 2 waiting staff, and 1 barista for now, which is good. We're actually doing great with the number, so yeah, it's all right. In terms of main dishes, we actually have the Hibbz traditional, which is a hit at the moment, and spaghetti bolognese, and the roasted lamb chops, which are the hit at the moment here at the cafe, but only in-house officers come down, and due to the COVID, just a few walk-ins we have coming in, but then with the in-house, it's a bit okay with the cafe, its operations. Yeah.
That was Vele Pokana, the owner of Hibbz Café. After the break, more on Haus and Home. Are you someone that disposes empty jam bottles? Let's see how you can use them to create nice candle jars. Hi guys, so for this life hack, we will need a few seashells. You can use pebbles. Pebbles is a bit better than seashells. Empty bottle of empty jam bottles, or you can use other empty product bottles, as long as it's see-through, meaning it's made of glass. Candles, of course, and a lighter. For this, you won't need the lid. The idea is to leave the mouth of the bottle open. I'm gonna use a separate candle to just melt the wax down. So we have, we'll put the short candle inside. So this candle is a scented candle. If you are someone that likes to play around with fragrances, you can use scented candles. I'm gonna put this candle out. So you start refilling the bottle with seashells, right? So I'm just dropping them in. You can use pebbles. With pebbles, it will be much better because then you will have to you will just place the candle on top and you have a much more neater base. That's it. I'm piling them halfway, not right up to the mouth of the bottle, but you can pile them right up to the mouth, not really up, but enough room or space for the candle to burn up, like the part where it will light. So I'm gonna use another candle to now light the much shorter, the one that's inside. You don't wanna push your hands inside, so it's good that you light something and you light the candle inside. So this is pretty much the last step of it, where you let it burn like that. And that's it. This is how you can create a wax holder using a empty jam bottle. Alright, you can use pebbles and modify it as you wish. Are you a parent that's concerned that your children are probably too crowded in front of a tiny phone screen? Let's see how this touch screen or big interactive table can solve that.
Hi, my name is Albert. Today's Tech People segment will be about this interactive table that we have here, or e-fun table. So the table is basically where we situated the table is at our library section in the shop here at Theodist, so that when families come to do their shopping, the kids have the option to come and read the books or engage themselves in this electronic table. So basically I'll be talking to you today on our e-fun table or interactive table. So this table is basically a table used to help kids develop their skills in terms of abstract thinking and communication skills. So it helps children from any setting, be it in a classroom or at home. It helps them to work in their groups, and also it helps them to develop critical thinking. So the table has multiple users, so it can be able to accommodate more than 4 users. So they'll have one user here, a user here, here, and the screen rotates to whichever person that is using it. So when kids come to use the table or the interactive table, they have the options for the different games that we have set here. So basically this device is preloaded with apps already. They're designed to help children in terms of their numeracy, their drawing skills and ABCs or phonics, their spelling, not only spelling, they have basic skills on different stuff. They have the crossword option, which allows them to be able to find words, spelling, the addition as well. Addition, we have multiplication and a whole lot of different other games that can be able to help kids. So the table can also accommodate for more users. It can be able to sense from around 10 to 30 touch detections simultaneously. This table has an Android operating system, so basically I'd say it's kind of like a big phone on the floor. It can be able to process different things, so it gives you the option as well to access your Gmail, your Chrome, gallery, calendar, music, and also Play Store. The only way to share with this app is you can share via Wi-Fi, email, Bluetooth, and apps like ShareIt or other Wi-Fi apps that connect through. So yes, it's convenient for family setting for kids to be able to interact with their parents. So parents can be able, like a phone, go through the games and then see where the child is actually stopped at, or if the child is actually playing the game or learning through or skimming through. So basically this interactive table that we have here is compatible or is user-friendly for families. Families are in classroom setting, so parents are able to monitor the progress of the children's learning via the apps. If they can, kind of like the phone, they can check through and see whether the child is either taking part or playing with the app, and then they'll be able to see where the kid is actually at. The device itself has a 16 GB RAM or space storage. Under the table or the electronic interactive table, there's a USB port there so they can connect whatever if they want to share learning videos or apps with the kids to be able to interact more. So it is called the interactive table or eFun table. It is convenient for family use or also classroom setting, and it is sold here at Theodist Limited. Thank you very much.
Welcome back to the show. Now let's head down to the kitchen to see what Abus Nakumu will be preparing for us.
Hi again viewers, I'm Vincent Ronald. Today I'll be doing beef kebab and fried potato. So as you can see, I got some nice diced beef here. It's for my beef kebab. The ingredients: red onion, whole lime, cracked pepper, salt, olive oil, and coarse lettuce. For my fried potato, I've got whole potato here, cherry tomato, and there's a bowl of potato which are peeled already, ready to be boiled. So for now, I'm gonna boil my potato. While boiling the potato, I'm gonna work on the beef. But right now, I'm gonna start putting a pan for my boiled potato first. Yep. Well, you can see I'm boiling my potato now. Less than 10 minutes. I don't want it to be overboiled because I'm gonna fry it again. So now I'm gonna let it boil, slide on the other side, and start preparing my beef kebab. Red onion, I'm gonna dice it, chunky dice. Because for my kebab, I won't be using another vegetable. I'll just use red onion and beef only. So I'm start doing the dice now. I'll season the beef first. Cracked pepper, not too much, just a pinch. Salt. Olive oil. Lime. A squeeze, just to help break down some fats. Okay, I'll just give a quick mix. Okay, now viewers, I'm gonna work my way up now. I'll start skewering them. First, beef, onion, beef again, onion again, Like I've said, I've only used onion, but it's up to you whether you want to use raw potato, capsicum, or carrots. It's all up to you. But for now, I'm just using onion and beef only. Nothing fancy, they're all just local ingredients. Beef, we got them at the supermarket. For the vegetable, they're all locally grown vegetables. Okay, I'm almost done now. Last one. Okay, viewers, as you can see, our kebabs are ready now. And I'll check the potato on the pot. I'm pretty sure it's ready to. Okay, before doing that, I'll just lower down the flame. Okay. Yep, it's ready. Have a look at that. Not overboiled to the max. Okay, I'll just drain the water out. Okay. Okay. Spread some water on the potato just to help it cooling down. Okay, I got my bowl here, which I'm gonna put the potato inside and chill it for 2 minutes. Okay. There we go. Yep. While it's chilling, I'll cook the beef kebab now. Okay. Same. Turn on the flame. Yep. Let it heat first for 1 minute. For frying the kebabs, I want to use oil because I did marinate the kebab already with some oil before seasoning. So here we go. I got 6 kebabs already been seasoning and ready to be cooked now. Okay, first one on. Yep. And there we go, the sound. Same, no oil, something light, something healthy. I'm gonna fry those kebabs for roughly 10 minutes just to get every side of it evenly nice and golden brown. Not overcooked. I don't want the meat to be overcooked. Onion nicely caramelized, give it a sugary texture. The smell talks for itself. As you can see, I'm not using oil, but it's all up to you. If you want to use oil, you can use any oil you want to fry it with. I did marinate the meat already with oil, so I'm not going to add on another more oil. Okay, viewers, while the beef is cooking, I'll just slightly drop to the back, prepare my side salad, which I'm going to use only cherry tomato and coarse lettuce. Okay, I'm gonna cut them in half, all in wedges cut. Remember, viewers, it's only a side salad, just compliments to the beef. Whether It's all up to you. If you want to add something, you can add something. If not, you can just only add potato and the beef. Okay viewers, while it's cooking, I'm gonna lower the flame. Gonna turn this one for my potato now. Take out the potatoes, nice and chill, ready to be fried. Just give some time to the pan, let it get some heat back. Give some time to work itself by probably 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, for my potato, same thing, no oil inside. Okay viewers, as you can see, the beef kebab is already been cooked. I didn't overcook, I want it medium, so I'm gonna switch off the flame now. It's all up to you whether you want it overcooked, medium, well or well done. It's all up to you. Yep, my potatoes, not really fried, but they're ready. A bit of cracked pepper, seasoning, salt, cherry tomato. Yep, almost ready to be served now. And smell this nice smell. Okay viewers, as you can see, the potato is ready, beef too ready. Now we're ready to plate now. I'll just turn off the gas. Yep, bring my plates out. Two side ingredients, I'm gonna rest the beef on top of the coarse lettuce. I got salt, pepper here. Now let's start plating. So, potato and cherry tomato, lightly fried. You can see, viewers, my side, coarse lettuce, yeah. Okay, and the beef. Yep. Okay, excess juice from the beef, a little bit drizzle on the beef. Yep, you don't want something dry. That's it. There you go viewers, finally that's our finishing product, beef kebab. Like I've said, not overcooked, cooked medium rare, fried potato with cherry tomato and a complement side lettuce. Nothing beats the taste. The smell is just hard to explain. The smell is just overwhelming. I'm Vincent Ronald from Haus na Kumu. Hope you enjoy our segment. Have a nice, pleasant stay. Catch you next time around. Cheers. Nice cooking.
Thank you, Vincent from Haus na Kumu. That looks delicious and easy to make. After the break, we check out how we can create photo frame. Stay tuned. you are someone that likes to keep memories in a photo frame, this home decor is for you. Let's have a look. First, you have to rule margins, all right? Following the outline of the photograph, like this. Note that you can always modify the shape, like not really square, but probably the edges, you know, curve in or like that. So this is the size of the photograph. All right, like this. This is the size. So I'm just gonna roll another outline. Okay, like this. This. So this is where we are going to cut. We are going to cut from here, 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 and here. So there's a gap in the middle for the photograph to be placed inside. So I'm gonna cut it. Remember, we will be doing this. We'll do another one exactly the same measurement as this. If you are comfortable using scissors, that's fine. Now we will cut the inside part to leave a gap for the photograph, right? So this is the front part of the frame. Photo frames are good for your house, so this is just an idea on how you can do it, so you don't spend money on buying frames. And so now, after you've done all the cutting, as you can see, I have two pieces. The first one is the front one, the front part of the frame, and of course the second part of it. All right. You may notice that the second part do not have the inside part of it cut out, but the first one you have a gap in the middle for the photo. So I'm gonna paint the front part. You can do other designs as you wish. For this demo, I'll paint it with this light green paint. All right. So once you glue the first layer of the frame, you should have something like this, and that would be your cardboard photo frame. Also, like I've said earlier, you can do artistic whatever you want to do on the frame, the front part of it. Like for example, for me, I would use the shells, the seashells, to just paste them on the corners of the frame to give us something more creative. So, and there you have it, viewers. This is how you can do a cardboard frame or cardboard photo frame using items that you can find in your house, like scissors, glue, and a photograph. So I hope you find this helpful. Welcome back to House and Home. Mamina Coffee is one of the 10 selected SMEs to showcase PNG coffee overseas in the coming months. Let's hear what the owner of Mamina Coffee, Nellie Varmari, has to say.
I'm Nellie Varmari. Varmari is my maiden name. My husband is Connie. He's from Rigo Inland. And we have 3 children and 3 grandchildren. I walked into his village when I was only 18, and I saw the very rich coffee trees in the bush. So I talked to the tree and I said, I want to put you in a packet one day. And my in-laws joked about what I said. And with the determination that I had, because I grew up in the highlands, being a policeman's daughter, growing up in Kimininga and Goroka, Kainantu, I never gave up on that. Seeing the trees being bent and chopped like that, used as rafts down Tori River to get to Port Moresby. So emotional, so I had to get something, I never gave up. I got into PNG coffee, and I ended up doing coffee from the Colburns, 3rd generations from Ukurumpa and Kainantu. I walked steep mountains. I had bad falls. I strained my foot, but I never gave up. Because my husband comes from the place where there is no road. We hear the sound of the plane, but we don't see plane. We even hear the sound of the vehicle, but we can't see. So I said, I'll get this place somewhere. And it's really sad also when I see women dying of childbirth. Women living with me in the same house in the village. And I said I have to do something. So I kept pushing on, and until I had an experience of one of my brothers, Joe Iggy from Bakoyudu, who walked into Superior Coffee. And I said, okay, my brother, leave the coffee, come back in 2 weeks' time. I processed the coffee for him. And he got the coffee with tears. He said, my sister, I'm going to go and start extending my coffee trees. That's how I was inspiring and motivating people. I had cousins from Efogi who brought coffee down. So I did Koyari Boutique, because when you go up to Sogeri, you see just a few trees, but you go further in, there's lots and lots of coffee trees in there, from Doi up to Efogi. So that's why I call it Koyari Boutique. And Rigo, we have Rigo Bunibai. That's Bunibai is in Mount Brown language, means nice playa. Yeah, because they have nice coffee trees up there too. And Goilala, I put it as Goilala Black Gold, because that's the best coffee that I have. It really wasn't the specialty coffee, but I did a banner and I had to work towards it with the determination that I have, and the heart I had to help the people and change the mindset to bring back, revive the coffee tree. We got Jorine Hetora, who is the champion behind what I'm doing. He is one of the best extension officers I have in Coffee Industry Corporation, who stood with me all along. And he brought the coffee rehabilitation and on quality control, on farmers how to take care of the trees and things like that. And we were both strict that farmers don't use fertilizers and chemicals. So it's more organic, because we know people love organic, and it also has health benefits, cut down 20% cancer in both men and women, and it helps you to stay longer. It boosts your mind and keeps you alert. Yeah, so we have some good results of that. The quality control starts from the tree all the way into the cup. Yeah. So that's why we got the result of 85% AA excellent, which is the highest right now in PNG. During the Agro show, I asked Miku, Honorable Governor Gorbe's wife, if I can bring some SMEs with me, because there wasn't any space available anymore. So I asked her if I can bring them to be part of me. We can share my tables together. And they can pay the registration on spot there. She said it's okay. So I brought a couple of SMEs there. I had Kila Tao from ABEC, who brought a woman from the village. Ana Tierres, she brought her things up also and paid the fees on spot. And had to come up with pop-up tents that were not set by the organizing committees, and they were very encouraging. I mean, they were so grateful for what I did, and I was thankful for Miku also for allowing that to happen. And I had to bring Noel and the team from Guari with the Sing Sing group and some coffee samples. Also, the Sing Sing group from my husband's village. The Sing Sing group belongs to Central Mamina Coffee. Yeah, and also one of the women from Wiga village, who is one of my in-laws, she was inspired by what I've been doing. And she's been pestering me and asking me to help her. I had no time. But when it comes to the agrotourism, so I said, come on, what are you doing? She said, I'm sitting down telling stories with your tambo during bar. I said, stop wasting time. Go online, do your logo. I want to see it tomorrow. And she did it. She showed me the logo, and I said, go print a banner and business cards, brochures. She did that overnight. And she came in with her full uniform, and she showcased, which is the Wine Wiga floriculture. And I also brought my husband's two nephews who came in with the vanilla and cocoa. So I was really blessed doing that because I didn't thought of myself. I had to bring others on board, and those were inspired by Central Mamina. And I saw potential importers walking to them and talking, oh my God, potential importers talking to the young boys who had no logo, no banner, no uniform, telling them not to worry about anything because they will go to their doorstep and help bring everything out. And that was the greatest achievement I had during the agrotourism show. It gave me some kind of pride that I never had before. And so I'm asking if we can have more of these shows, more and more of these shows, because we have the best from Central Province. And that my experience in the coffee industry while I was working with Jetty Systems and JWK Technologies. These are the guys that took us to grind and pack the Kainantu coffee from Ukurumpa. That's from the third generation cold brands, yeah. So we do the brewing of the coffee. We chew up the coffee beans to taste the difference. I'm planning to build myself a little warehouse because right now I'm running to Vitis and Superior Coffee. I'm so thankful that Segi Mosin and Vicky Mosin is also helping SMEs. They allowed us to use the facilities, so we go there, we pay, we use the facilities. And Superior Coffee also helps when we needed help. And I feel that I need to have my own factory. So I got a piece of land, and I've got it fenced. I'm trying to set up a little, not a little, but at least a mini factory there. My trip to New Orleans will be on the 28th of September because of the flights to New Orleans. And I'll be showcasing on the 30th of September to the 3rd of October. So what I'll be doing there is I'll be showcasing the coffee from Goilala because it's already in the world of coffee selected by the UK government. And that's the best coffee we have in Papua New Guinea right now. So the coffee that I'm going to be showcasing, I'll be showcasing from the parchments to the green beans into the roasted whole beans and the ground. And I'm more innovative. I can do this and do that. I don't just depend on one thing. I do the Nespresso coffee capsules and the coffee in bags, like the tea bags. I do the drip bags and things like that. So I'll be showcasing all this in New Orleans to show them that we Papua New Guineans can do this. So I'm proudly going to stand there in New Orleans on the 30th of September to the 4th of October on behalf of Goilala, Central Province, and Papua New Guinea as a whole. With God there, everything's possible. I just want to appeal to those who are watching. And if I'm an SME and I've struggled and come out this far, taking the coffee into the world of coffee, and now I'm going to showcase there. It's going to be not about Goilala only, not only Central, but it's going to be about Papua New Guinea. And I need support financially because I'm doing it alone with the help of my husband and my children and Transport Minister William Sam, Honorable William Sam, is the only member that helped me with 35,000 kina worth of machines and banners, uniforms that I've been using. And with this help, it has taken us into the world of coffee with the 70 bags from Goilala, the 70 coffee bags that really pushed me to work hard and come this far. I'd like to appeal to the Agriculture Minister, Honorable John Simon, Honorable Governor Agarobe, and Honorable Minister William Sam, do something, support me to take the coffee out there. Because it's not for Central Mamina alone, but Papua New Guinea as a whole. I'm the only one from Papua New Guinea who's going to be there in New Orleans. And I take it with pride and ownership as a Papua New Guinean.
Viewers, we've come to the end of our show. But before we go, if you have any questions or queries regarding anything that was shown tonight, do not hesitate to contact us via the contact details shown on your screen. Remember to keep safe from COVID-19, practice the precautionary measures, and don't forget, the Tokyo Olympics is still showing on your #1 to watch MTV, so keep watching. Until then, I'm your host, Rosemary. I'll see you next time.